What's up, everybody? Tara here again. It's been a while again. Yeah, I'll be explaining later in the video what I've been doing. There's a ton of interesting stuff that I've been doing and working on. So yeah, I just harvested all the lettuce today, so I'm going to be removing this, cleaning it up, putting a new layer of compost on top, and yeah, then we're gonna be planting it again with lettuce in about 2 days. Here we got another bed of lettuce. Again, we are at the main plot. This is mostly lettuce production. So I have lettuce here, lettuce there, and I don't know if I can pan it over. And I also have lettuce here, lettuce here. I just harvested beets here. I also have a bed of beets over here at the end. And something new that I've been growing. So yeah, a new crop that I've been growing this year, just to test out. It is pointed cabbage, I call it medium pointed cabbage. This variety is called Reflect, and you can see how it's going. I have it just like all the other leafy greens. I have them on their shade cloth. Some of them, let me move this up. So some of the cabbage have been getting end burns. I don't know if it's that water problem, or I know normally that happens with lettuce. That means the sun is too hot and it burns the leaves a little bit. But in cabbage, I never heard they have a problem with that. But it could be that. So maybe in the future I'll put a shade cloth on top of this insect net. I thought the insect net would be enough. Anyways, I'll be tearing off all the leftover lettuce. So I'll be chopping, just like I said in other videos, I'll be chopping down and leaving the roots into the ground, and then that will compost into the soil and yeah, help the nutrient in the soil. I normally remove all the top from the lettuce. I will leave the roots into the ground. Those will degrade into the soil, and that will hold the soil till the next crop starts rooting into the soil, so I don't have any runoff problem, and the nutrient will stay into the soil. So it'll be helping the fertility of the soil while they're breaking down. They will also be holding more water too. So it saves me water, it saves me labor, because I don't have to pull down all the roots. I just chop up so I just need to chop the top of the lettuce, and it just holds the soil and it keeps the nutrient for a longer time. So yeah, I'm just trying to loosen up the soil beneath and give it oxygen and help with compaction. In this case, I'm just trying to open it up so that I can get oxygen down into the soil, and it will help break down all those root mass that I leave from the lettuce. So I'll do the other side, and then I'll show you guys how I put nutrient on top of the soil. So yeah, this is what I use on the farm. This is a supplemental nutrient every time I turn over a bed. And I don't use this all the time, but I have wood ash. This comes from our fruit trees. When I trim all the trees, I will keep all the wood trimmings, and when we do barbecue, I try to collect as much ash as I can. So at this time I have one, so I'm going to be putting that. That's an extremely good source of carbon, and it will help the microorganism and bacteria in the soil to cling into the wood ash. So if you have this, if you have access to wood ash or any kind of high carbon dense material, try to introduce them into your soil. It will help quite a bit. And I also have this bat guano that I can find here locally. I buy them in a big bag, in a big container. This is 1 kilogram, no, 5 kilograms, sorry. And I use these small pots that is around 1 kilogram. This is what I started with, and then I moved over to the big ones because I see I can finish this quickly. Depending on the bed condition, I will use around 1 or 1.5 of these containers full of any material, like if I have bat guano or if I have the wood ash. In this case, both of these beds are very nutrient rich, so I'll probably be using 1 as max. So I'll use a wire weeder to remove all the leftover weeds that are still in the soil. And by doing that, I'm also mixing up this wood ash and this bat guano into the soil. So let me do that quickly and we'll go from there. The reason why I haven't made any more videos for quite a while, the main reason is because the secondary plot, the new plot that I was planting as of late, the owners are selling the land. So I was given the opportunity to buy the land. So most of my time that has been spent on working on that, because it did take a lot of time to get this till this far. I took that time from normal time that I would be using to make YouTube videos and thinking about video ideas. I used that time to try to sort out to be able to buy the land, and it seems pretty positive that we are going to be getting the land right now. So I've been having a little more free time and I want to start back with YouTube videos. One of the other things that I've been very passionate about, that I really want to make this year at least, is courses, like courses here in Aruba. Because I find that the information that you can do, like in agriculture and like market gardening in specific, the information there and the information that here is locally from Aruba, the gap is very wide. So I really want to make courses here in Aruba to focus more on trying to get the people from the information that they call it the traditional way into the more modern way how agriculture really is right now in the market garden scene. So yeah, the course is going to be on crop planning and also introduction to market gardening. It's going to be around 2 hours long, about 1.5 hours going to be complete lecture. I'm going to try to get as much information as possible to all the attendings. And at the last half an hour, I will be trying to take as much questions as possible for the course and anything that I wasn't as clear. So that will be given into at the last half hour of the course. It's going to be done in Papiamento, but all the information is going to be on the PowerPoint. It's going to be English. This is to help all the participants to try to, if they don't understand the topic, they can take the words that are on the PowerPoint and you can research further into it. Most of the times I'm just trying to scratch the surface as globally as possible, trying to keep it the most important parts as detailed as I can do it. But it is 1.5 hours and time is kind of limited, so I'm going to try to push as much information and try to keep it as clear as possible. This is going to be done at Santa Rosa. This is mostly a collaboration between Santa Rosa and United Farmers and Koolman Family Farm. That is my business, because it's going to be a very interesting, and it's going to be the first of probably many of different courses, and every time it's going to be a little bit better and it's going to be a little bit more informative on different topics. And if this goes well, I will be going deeper into specific areas of the farms, and I find that that is what I'm very passionate about, trying to teach people how to farm. because I've taken a lot of time to research and try to get all the information and then recreate it here and try to figure out what works, so that when you take the course, you don't have to go through all those steps that I took. You can skip all those 2 to 3 years, figure out to get to this point. You can skip all those just by trying to take the course. So I hope to see you there. I'm very excited about it. It's kind of a passion project that I've been working on for quite a while. In the beginning, it was supposed to become a bit bigger, but for right now, I think this is going to be the best offer you're going to get, because I'm going to try to keep the price as low as possible to try to get as much of those tickets sold as quickly as possible. And yeah, again, big thank you to Santa Rosa and also United Farmers for helping me put this thing together. And I will see you there. Peace. Pasa un buen día.